because if the child is predisposed to it and then the informant comes to set it up, probably can't use entrapment as a defense all the time if they already been around this type of stuff. So you got to be cognizant of the law. That's why I'm telling you guys what's going on, because if you understand it, then maybe you'll make better decisions. Welcome to the Altgeld Kingpins YouTube Channel, where we talk about confidential informants. And these numbers right here are just showing that one informant gets 5 people, turns to 5 informants. Those 5 informants get 5 more people each, 25 informants, so on and so on. And today I'm using the snitching book as a reference, and Snitching, Criminal Informants and the Erosion of American Justice by Alexandra Nadapov. And I love how she used the eye as the tail of a rat with the snitching book. So that was cool. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I wanna just stop on a page, and the page that I got was page 61. So chapter 2, To Catch a Thief, and it's page 61. It says, for example, in United States versus Twig, the court reversed a conviction for drug manufacture because the government, through its informant, had so thoroughly set up the defendant. The informant had provided the defendant with key ingredients for the drug, a place to manufacture it, and chemical expertise, all of which was paid for by the government. The court considered this level of government promotion of crime fundamentally unfair to the defendant, who, as the court said, was lawfully and peacefully minding his own affairs before the informant came along. Now, in related doctrine, law enforcement cannot use an informant to entrap a defendant into committing a crime as long as that defendant is not predisposed to commit the crime in the first place. So when they say if you're not predisposed to committing a crime, what they mean is you haven't been around this type of criminal activity before. You haven't already been exposed to it. So if you already been in a crack house and your mama sold crack, your uncle sold crack, your daddy sold crack, your brother sold crack, and you've been around all of them, you've been predisposed to that type of environment. So if the informant tries to come and get you to sell crack, and you go sell crack, it's going to be harder for you to defend yourself when you already had all those people around you that did that before. So, as you seen in the reading, they had an informant come and literally start the whole operation up for this guy. Like, so whoever he was, they started the whole operation up for him, and that's illegal because that's entrapment. But it just shows you like how deep the government can go into these investigations and getting these informants to do stuff. Now, I wouldn't say that the government told the informant, hey, you gotta go get him to do this, you gotta go get him to do this, you gotta go. No, I'm pretty sure they just telling them, hey, go find us a drug dealer. These informants are enticing people to sell drugs.
Boy, you see this chain, see this watch, these shoes, these clothes, these dots. Boy, you can have all this. You gotta do this, and do that.
So they're enticing them to do the stuff that they're doing, but that's entrapment. And when the courts see how thoroughly the government is in doing this stuff, they know that's not fair, that's unconstitutional, I can't send this person to jail. They was minding their own business. Your informant came into their life and started making them try to sell this stuff. Now, the person was already just selling it already, and then the informant came into the life and was like, oh, that's what you selling? And then set them up, different. But if you ain't doing nothing and this person is trying to entice you to do it, it's hard for them to lock you up. So you guys got to understand. I'm saying all this because we have a lot of kids that's growing up. So if you don't want your kid in this game and all this stuff going on, you might want to keep your kid away from these type of areas, away from these type of people, away from this type of environment. Because if the child is predisposed to it and then the informant comes to set it up, probably can't use entrapment as a defense all the time if they already been around this type of stuff. So you got to be cognizant of the law. That's why I'm telling you guys what's going on, because if you understand it, then maybe you'll make better decisions. I gotta keep my kid away from these type of kids, or keep my kid away from these type of areas. And it's sad to say that a lot of times is the area that people keep their kid away from is the hood, because these type of kids are being raised by these type of parents. Sad to say, but it's true. So if you out there, you mind your own business, and somebody's trying to get you to do something that you know, this person usually wouldn't ask me nothing like this, or this person usually wouldn't do nothing like that, I'm going to tell you like this. You might want to get away from them. So that's all I got to say. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Drop 100 if you like this video. Got more content coming, got merchandise coming. Book is in the description below, and see you guys on the next video.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.